deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Here's the former Saint and Viking Morton Anderson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards.
10 at the 24-yard line.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
There on the tackle.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jack Youngblood. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
6-yard pickup.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It was Jamal Adams up from his safety spot to make the play behind the line. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Throwing left side, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. We're scoreless after 1. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. And he's got his man on the out route. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Breaks the tip, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DK Metcalf there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Anderson to kick it away. Here's Smith to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Going deep for Hopkins. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So that right there was his 2nd pick, but keep in mind, this is a guy who once had a rare 3-interception game in his career.
So what are you saying, that getting 2 in a game is like kid stuff for him? That's nothing. He's already done that, right? Been there, done that. You know he wants a 3rd again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop.
42.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Second down and goal. Rodgers to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it's third and goal.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. His pass caught at the 4, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. The Hall of Famer's kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Morton Anderson to kick off.
$10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Out of the gun, Watson.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
2nd and 5 at the Buccaneers' 35-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? And the pressure gets to him again. Calais Campbell providing a little deja vu. Back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long.
4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Eluding the pressure right. And that is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a South Florida native, Patrick Peterson. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily...
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Brian Burns showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And he lost the football, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And he returns it to the end zone.